As a girly, most times I want to step out and I don't carry a big bag or even a mini bag. I just want to carry a small purse that can contain my phone, my charger, my lip gloss, transport fare, and one or two other essentials that I know I will need. Right. So I thought, why not make a little purse for yourself? This is a very one of the fastest purse that you can do. And yes, you can make more than 10 in less than 1 hour. Let's just get right into it. So for my materials, I only need the leather, right, and the clip hook that I'll be using for this. Leather and the clip hook I'll be using for this. Magnetic lock, that's what we also call it. So for my measurement, I use 12 and a half inch by for my measurement, I use 12 and a half inches by 8 inches wide, right? I'll just go on, draw this and cut it out. After cutting that part, the next part I want to cut is small handle, right? Something small for the handle. I'm just going to measure 0.5 inches for the handle, and I'm using the same length of 12 and a half inch. You can make it 10, you can make it 11, depending on how open you want the handle to be. So I just use the same one that I use for the bag measurements. Okay, the next thing I want to do is to go ahead and get my curve. I will use any round base around me to get this. I use my pen here so that I can clearly see this, but I ensure that I don't overmark so that the pen does not show on the leather. I don't want this to look rough, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and cut the edge, right? Cut the where I've drawn so that this looks really neat. If you want to sew this, you can. And if you also want to pad the leather so that it's firmer, you can also do that. But for this, I just use just the leather alone, right? I didn't pad it or anything. It's for me. And if for a client, I can decide to, double the leather. And in another video, I'll be showing us how to make the one where you can double the leather so that the inside also looks very neat, even though this will also neat, right? But I will show us in the second video how you can double the leather. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just measure 4 inches in because I'm trying to get the part where I'm going to put my clip. For my clip, I just went on to measure from the top. I measured 1.5 inch, and then I measured half of this, which was 4 inches. So I just marked that place, and then I used my blades to just give it a little tear. You have to be very careful so I don't overcut, right? Be very careful so I don't overcut this. I wanted to use my scissors, but I realized that I might be tearing it, so I just went on to use the clip, the foot of the clip to open this a little bit more, and yes, it entered. Okay, the part that goes up to the up part is the flat one, the flatter one of your clip, right? That's the one that stays on top. So I'll just go ahead and fix this like this and close it down. Now I'm going to cut an extra layer of leather to cover this. If I had gotten the other clip that has this fine smooth cover, I wouldn't have needed to cut an extra leather. But since I don't have, I want this to be extra neat, so I'm going to just cut out a little piece of leather to cover that part. Then I will go on to do the same thing for the other parts, fix in my clip, and then my bag is almost ready. The next part is to go ahead and sew this together. I'm going to add a little oil on the machine plate and on the leather so that this has a free flow. It doesn't stick or stay stuck. All right. When I'm done sewing, this is all you need to do for the bag. The last part for this part is to go ahead and cover the clip, that is showing. Like I said, I don't want that to be showing. So the last part is just to go ahead and close that part. For this part, I'm going to be needing my candle as gum, right? I do not want to sew because I don't want that to be showing as well. I'll just use my candle as gum. I'll apply a little bit on the hook on the clip, and then I'm not going to go ahead and press the leather on it, right? And this is done. This little purse is ready. I hope you like it. I hope you can try yours and I hope you like it. If you want another tutorial where I will show you how to use Ankara to make the same thing, please go ahead and leave it in the comment section, right? If I get plenty comments, I'm going to go ahead and create that video. If you would like to know how to use Ankara to get this done, go ahead and tell me in the comment section. This is what it looks like, and yes, this is really spacious actually. My power bank, I've tried it. My power bank can go into it, my charger, my phone, and other items can still go into this. Hope you'll be trying it. You can do this in different leather types and sell. Or, like I will always say, you can just gift it out. If you make bags and you have leftover fabrics, rather than throw them away, you can just make them like this for your customers. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. See you in the next one. For now, bye.